All right, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Smell the Roses podcast. I'm back, y'all. I am back. You see my new hairstyle, my color. You know, it's a little different, but I'm back, y'all. I know it's been a minute. I saw the last episode was when I think it was the Miami episode was the last one, and yeah. But I'm back. Glad I'm back. So yeah, we're gonna get right into it and we can catch up a little later in the Rose thoughts. So yeah, let's get right into it. All right, y'all. So we have the BBW Black Business of the Week. Of course, I've still been supporting my Black businesses, even though I wasn't recording and I haven't been posting the Black businesses, but still supporting. So I'm just do some Black businesses that I know personally, and of course I use. First, want to shout out Mute Me. That is with Marie Teresa, and it is a movement that she started, and I am a part of it. And basically, just muting your voice, like voicing your opinion, your thoughts, all the stuff that people tell us to be quiet about. Now it's time for you to open up, tell your story. And so with that, Marie Teresa has come out with her first book. Her book was for Mute Me, which you can go buy at her website or on her social medias at Marie Teresa, and go directly towards her because we're trying to get her to the top sellers list. Before that, data needs to be taken into. So shout out my best friend for that. And I got, oh my gosh, I should have got my book, but it's over there. And y'all should see my desk is finally how I want it. But in order for me to get to my desk, I literally gotta go under the table. Like, yeah. Anyways, so yeah, I want to shout out on Mute Me and Marie Teresa. And then next, I want to shout out 14 Chic. That's another family business. And basically, those are the dresses y'all see me wearing. That orange dress I wore for my birthday dinner, that was lit. I even did a little reel with all the outfits from 14 Chic. It's a woman clothing apparel line or apparel website that sells almost all the clothes that you see women wearing on Instagram, but better and great prices. And they look good and fit women that are thicker than usual, like real bodies, I would say. Sorry, not sorry. But yeah, so I want to shout out 14 Chic, and that's 14, like the number 14, and Chic, and that's CHIC. You can check them on Instagram as well. Yeah, and they have a lot of sales going on, and they have those high-waisted yoga pants that people be wearing, but like what is the thing people be wearing on their stomach to get a small waist trainer? The waist trainer yoga pants. So yeah, and those are actually good. I was like, why did I need it? Because I'm already curvaceous, my Coca-Cola bottle shape, but they're actually good to help when you running and sweating and working out. And so I use that because I'm trying to get me some abs. I said that's my goal. Like, people have bucket lists. On my bucket list is to like get abs, like abs, like at least four good ones. Because the top two, they always be there, but I want to get at least 4 abs to show. Try to get like my Tiana Taylor abs. I'm like, if I can get there, I'd be great. Just one time in my life, just one time, and I'll be good. All right, y'all. So I kind of switch up some of the segments. Just switch up the names. Still the same shit. Still the same, stuff that I like to talk about. But instead of just saying movie, TVs, and music, I'm just saying Netflix and chilling. Literally. I mean, that's what I be doing anyway. I just literally be chilling, watching YouTube, listening to music, and doing me, scrolling on Instagram. But so I go ahead and I wonder, should I start with the most important one? Go in and out. All right, Squid Game. OMG. So I first saw people talk about it. I was like, I did not want to watch that Squid Game. I'm like, when people all that is trending, and I'm like, I'd rather not do what's trending. I'll wait till it's not trending or whatnot. But I'm bored. I ain't got nothing else to do. So I finally sat down and watched. I said I usually give one episode when I try a new episode of some shit. And I turned it off. Like, I do not feel like going through the whole story of him being broke and trying to get money back because he a gambler and all that bullshit. But I continued going because I was like, I do like that this killing is similar to Deadpool. Like, it is gruesome. Like, gruesome killing. So I continued, and after I did that second one, the second episode, I was like, oh, I am hooked. And I couldn't stop watching it because it's like the suspense of just not knowing. And I feel like I always can figure out who did it or what's the reason behind the movie or whatnot. I'll just say it surprised me, but didn't. But, and I don't care. If you haven't watched it, you should go watch it. If not, you don't have to. It's not that big of a deal. It's a typical poor, rich, the rich trying to take over the poor, even though they already poor. But man, the Squid Game, I do, who was that the fine guy? Oh, the guy he was playing with, in the subway when he first got the card. His fine ass is so damn fine. Like, dang, that Asian. That's one Asian that can get it. And then I really like the girls with the freckles. Like, I really wanted to know if that's really her freckles because she's like a badass. Like, but the whole ending I was so fucking mad. Like, bruh, you just don't fucking care about your daughter. That's what it is. You don't want to be a daddy. You just want to be a fuck up your whole life, like your mama said, and your mama died as you were a fuck up. Yeah, I'm like, bruh, you finally got the gift for your fucking daughter. You finally got the money to travel to your daughter, and you get the phone call to my 467 or whatever it's 456, blah blah blah. He's like, I'm gonna get you. Bitch, go to your daughter. Like, what? I was so mad at that ending. Like, I was like, oh, okay, maybe do a Squid Game 2. It'd be something different. No. And I'll probably go watch if they do a Squid Game 2, but I probably won't enjoy it like the first one. So yeah, so that's Squid Game. The other show on Netflix I was watching is Dear White People. It finally came back, and I guess I must have missed the last season because I had to catch up. You have to catch up a season to watch the new season. And the last season, it's kind of like, what the fuck? Like, I thought it was just me, and I was trying to like give the show the benefit of the doubt because it's Black people, it's a good show. But a musical for your last season. Like, I was reading the comments on Instagram. People were saying, they were just like, I love the show, but they just like, why? We didn't need that. We didn't need people to be singing about killing and racism when that's what we fucking do now. Like, literally, that's what these movies and fucking shows be about. And y'all go do it with Dear White People. Like somebody said in one of the comments, it was like, it was really a great show when it was like showing the powerful people behind this PWI that they attend, and then seeing the secret societies. Like, I really thought they were going to go in depth, kind of like the Divine Nine, but like really some like, dang, why can I think of what they're called? Not Northern Stars, but what are the other gentlemen name? Probably, Masons. I thought they would go like deep into depth into that, but it took a whole turn. Like, but anyway, for some reason, Lionel been looking so fine lately. Like, bro, Lionel can get it from Dear White People, whatever his real name is. But yeah, Dear White People. I made it through the musical just because I wanted to see how it's going to end, even though I still didn't like how it ended and how they went through the whole monologue throughout that whole last season. But we here. I looked at it. It's over. And then lastly, gotta get on my anime, of course. So I started watching a new it's not a new anime, but new for me. It's called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Love it. At first I was like, what the fuck am I watching? Like, this blue-haired, beautiful anime character on here. And then I was like, okay, I'm probably not gonna like this. And I'm sitting there on I think I'm on the 3rd or 4th generation of JoJo. Still trying to do all these powers, but I do like that they are involving their powers, and it's not just like, oh, I have the yin and yang and that's all I can do. No, now they're doing like manifestation type of powers and stuff that you can't see or the normal human can't see. So I was like, I'm fucking with it. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm at the end of the 2nd season. I took a break from it because I was a little obsessed, not gonna lie. And so I was telling my mom about it. And what's crazy, we went to a comedy show recently, Kev on Stage. Ooh, shout out to that. Kev on Stage. And he was talking about how his son, they just be watching JoJo Bizarre Adventure. I said, I told you, that's a hit show. That's a hit show. Y'all, for 1 second, let me just show y'all. My teeth look so fucking good in the video for y'all just listen on the podcast system and not YouTube. I'm just looking at myself while I'm recording. I'm like, damn, my teeth look good. Yes. But anyway, so yeah, JoJo Bizarre Adventure is my new anime that I'm been streaming. So yeah, so the next segment that I changed, you know, I used to do the mental health tip. But now it's going to be called You Good? Because it's literally that's my checkup phrase, I guess, for me to ask my friends and family, like, how are you doing? Because, like, I guess it's a way I ask, but, like, you good? You know, they have the one meme when they like, you good can be used for different things, good or bad. And so you'd be like, you good? You good? Be like, you ready to fight? You'd be like, you good? Are you good? Be like, do you need something? And stuff like that. So yeah, so we got you good. So for my you good is I got a new therapist. So y'all know I had my therapist, shout out to him. But I don't know, I just kept feeling like even though I was going to therapy, I was still needing, like, I still feel like I want to talk to somebody or talk, I don't know, differently, or like I feel like, I know, y'all know I'm fucking smart, just put it out there. So it's like I already be analyzing my own thoughts and minds, so like what I should do to help myself be a better person. And yeah, and I'm like, I kind of know what I should already do before I go to therapy. So it's like, why am I paying you this money when I'm kind of already healing myself, even though I kind of do need your little 2 cents to push me to where I need to be. But yeah, so that's how I was feeling. And then damn, again, shout out to Kev on Stage and Miss Kev on Stage. I was watching the Love Hour podcast, and she was just talking about emotional therapy. And she was explaining kind of the same thing how I was feeling, was like, I already analyzed my thoughts, my feelings, my emotions, and all this stuff to figure out what's going on within myself so that I can be a better person. But again, why am I still going to therapy if I feel like I'm already figuring out for myself? And so I was like, damn, that's how I feel. And she was like, well, somebody was like, what about emotional therapy? Because you need to, yeah, you're analyzing your emotions, but why are these emotions there? How can you combat these emotions if it's like anxiety or worry? So it's like emotion therapy really dig deep into the why of your emotions, and you know how to make sure that your emotions don't take over you. You take over your emotions. And so that's where my new therapists come in. And this has only been the second week. Like the first, because I did my consultation last week, and then it kind of turned into a session, and then it's my second session I had this past week. And I can say it was really great. Like, I'm not gonna lie, she really has helped me within these past 2 weeks. And I can say I'm happy. Like, at first I thought it was weird, kind of like you having 2 different therapists or whatnot. Like, is that crazy? Blah, blah, blah. But no, she actually gave me some confirmation that other people got more than 2 therapists for different things. Some people talk to them for this emotion or this situation, and they go to a different therapist for this situation. So I was like, okay, I feel good. So let me just, I need to help myself out because I want the help. And I know mental health is a big thing. And I actually, today is mental health day. Like, damn, I heard it on the news today. I forgot which school. I want to say UNC, if I'm not mistaken. They took today off because technically it's not a fucking holiday. I'm not going to even talk about what day they were celebrating for the kids to be off today. But they literally, for college, took off for a mental health day. And because I think they were saying they had a lot of suicides there. So it's like, and I'm like really happy that they took that chance to really focus on their students' mental health, because I'm not gonna lie, college is a fucking lot for us. Being in high school to now being an adult and having to wake up on our own and shit and all this other stuff and exams, COVID, all that, anxiety. And so I was like, that's really a big step into the future, and hopefully more schools, not even colleges, but all schools, elementary schools, they need mental health as well. So yeah, so I just want to give that for my You Good segment. So it is okay if you get another therapist. You're not crazy. You're just being efficient for what you need. So I'm going to take a break and we'll be right back. All right, y'all. So I'm back. All right, y'all. So now we are going to get into Rose's thoughts. All right, y'all. So it's not like a topic. It's literally just a checkup since I haven't been talking with y'all for a minute. A couple of months. Let's see. I want to say Miami was February or March. So what is this? Oh my gosh, that was like 8 months almost, 7 to 8 months. Okay, so a lot of stuff we got to catch up on. What I said, the last thing I remember from that episode was the UFC. I forgot what was the other main topic that I was talking about then. But yeah, I just remember me talking about the UFC and stuff like that. So we can get onto UFC since that's one of the topics on my Rose's Thoughts checkups. So I went to my first UFC this year. Actually, I've been to 2 this year. I went to both of them in Houston when they were here. I got to see Nate Diaz. No, I did not. I lied. I got to see Tony Ferguson. It was so fucking amazing, y'all. Like, I was so excited. And like to see the fights in real life. I mean, I say real life. In real person, it's so cool. Like, so cool. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I geeked out. I was trying to like contain my excitement. And I was like, who I'm gonna sit next to? I hope they're not crazy and this and that. I can say one thing that I didn't like when I go watch the fights live, I don't get to hear Joe Rogan and them, DC Joe Rogan and John talk. Because I listen, because the commentators are kind of what makes the fight when you're watching it on TV. Because I'm commentating too, because I'm fucking, analyzing the fight. And I like to compare my analysts, whatever shit. And then also, they fucking wild, especially Joe Rogan and his antics and his reactions and stuff and the knockouts and the fight. So that was the only thing I didn't like. So I was like, how can I like still listen to Joe Rogan while I'm watching it right there? Because I saw them, but I was like, I can't hear them. And I was like, I did not know I couldn't hear them. Then I thought about it. I can't hear the people when I be at the basketball games or football games. So yeah. Anyways, but yeah, so then now I am going to my 3rd UFC event, and this one is going to be in New York. And this UFC event, oh my gosh, y'all, it's almost everybody that I love. Like, not my favorite fighter, GSP, because he's retired, but he's still the fucking GOAT. But it's my next 2 and 3 top fighters, which is Justin Gaethje. He's a fucking boy. Like, when he practices, he don't wear a fucking cup. He don't wear a cup when he's fighting. That's how crazy he is. So I get to see Justin Gaethje, and I get to see Rose. I get to see Rose, Thug Rose. Like, I'm so excited. Like, at first I was like, oh, I'm gonna be cute. Then I was like, it's New York in fucking November. So yeah, so I'm gonna be chinchilla up with my little mink coat, my fake mink. Oh, and then I get to see the Nigerian killer. I know that's not his name, assassin, Usman. So I was like, oh, I'm about to have a fucking ball there. Like, I can't wait. So yeah, so I am in love with UFC. I love it. I think I'm really going to keep pushing the UFC because I want to start commentating the fights that I be watching. I just got to figure out how to do it because, what's his name? Dana White. You can't post shit of UFC. You'll get fined like they do when he was recording a fight on his Twitch. Y'all, also, speaking of Twitch, I am about to start, well, I do have my Twitch already, but I'm going to actually start recording shit on my Twitch. And I'm going to, at first I want to commentate the games, but I was like, oh, I can't do that. So, I'm going to be playing games now. Like, I played games before, but I don't really play games. Like, my Xbox is sitting here right here in my face. But I say, you know what? Let me just start playing games because they was like, I heard a lot of people been telling me I should, since I do like to play games and I be knowing some sports and shit. They're like, yeah, people love to look at a beautiful woman and sit and talk nerd shit, which is what I do, and I be geeking out. So y'all listen to that. Yeah. So next, UFC. Next is, I ain't got no job, y'all. Like, straight up. It seems like every time I like take a break and come back, it's like I either got laid off, I ain't got no job, or something. So yeah. So I ain't got no job. Basically, my contract ended. I can say it was a good experience. I can say I had a good time. I just didn't like how the way it ended. Like, I knew it was coming, but also with some behind the scenes stuff that happened that I really contribute to my contract ending and not being extended to full time, or not full, but yeah, to be on there the full time with them. But I'm not gonna lie, I kind of fucked that shit up. But I an accounting fuck up, not like fuck up, an accounting fuck up, nothing. Yeah, but I fixed it. But yeah, it was all good. I felt great because I was like, damn. It also, when I made that mistake and fixed it, I was like, damn, I really know this fucking accounting shit. Like, I can do this shit, but I just don't want to do it for the rest of my life. So yeah, so now I don't have a job. So yeah, I've been searching. I'm just trying to see, what the fuck do I want to do? Like, I think now I'm just taking a job just so I can put money towards my other businesses or ideas that I have going on in my mind. Because now I'm also in school, guys. I know, right? Surprise, surprise, surprise. I am in school. No, not to do my doctorate. No, not doing it 4 years again. But to be an esthetician. So I'll be doing facials. I'll be a skincare specialist. So I will do that. So I can get all our melanin skin popping. And so we can know all the shit we need to know. So that we can, keep this melanin popping. Black don't crack. People still thinking I'm in high school and can't drive because this melanin is popping. But my face is clearing up. I know y'all see these breakouts right now. But that's just because, because my typical breakout season. Hormones. Being a girl, But yeah, so I'm in esthetician school. That's going well. I'm actually starting my 3rd month in the school. So the program is 10 months, but I think I may finish probably in 8 months. So I'm going to say I have maybe 6 more months to go, 5 to 6 more months to go before I'm done and certified and have everything in order. And then I will be a licensed esthetician. So I know, right? I'm an accountant. I'm an entrepreneur. Now I'm a esthetician student. And also I'm a certified life insurance agent as well. So yeah, so while I was doing my contract, I was like, I'm just doing stuff because you never know. And my spirit or my phrase just been like, just do it. Like, what else? If you do it or you don't do it, ain't nothing gonna change. You just don't, or you do. And so yeah, I have a friend that kind of suggested it because they're into this program and they got their license pretty quick and started making some money. So I was like, you know what? I could do that while I'm just chilling at home anyway, because y'all, I'm not going back to the fucking office, like, in person at all. Like, I'm over it. Like, I'm literally over it. So my whole goal while I'm doing these job search, or if whatever I go in the future, I'm working from home. And then if we do gotta go in person, it better be a hybrid situation where we only gotta go in 2 days out the week, or when it's the end of the month, closing time. Then yeah, I don't mind going to the office to help out for closing. But I'm not going in the fucking office for shit unless it's giving me some more money. So, and signing fucking contracts. Ching ching. Like, for real. So yeah. So that's why I've just been looking at different things. Like, I guess now somebody kind of put it towards like, okay, I got my degree, but literally I'm getting trades, because that's literally what we were taught back then, was trade work. Trade work is what you'll always have something to do with your hands, your mind, your services, because it's trade work to help somebody, just like plumbing. Was it hatchback or HVAC? I don't know. You know, that's the literally a trade work. So I feel like everybody needs one of those, because we see in this fucking COVID pandemic, people was losing their jobs. And so if the corporations don't have money, they can't pay you. But if you got a trade and know how to do some shit, you can work for yourself and pay yourself and not have to worry about a middleman or upper management or none of that bullshit. So that's just kind of the thing I am leaning towards. And lastly, this is something that I probably would do a series on, because it is a story that y'all are not going to believe. So I know this would be a great episode title, great episode series that I'll probably be doing these following months. But y'all, so the big surprise or the big checkup is, here we go, letting y'all know my business. Even though you probably could look it up. Y'all, I got locked up a while ago. And I'm finally done with the shit, with the courts and probation and all that shit. I was officially done in July. So y'all don't know how long I've been wanting to just say that and tell y'all and just tell my story. Like, I got some shit to say. Like, I'm a real gangster now. Nah, I'm just playing bullshitting, but no, for real, y'all. I got locked up, so I think I'm gonna just have me a series where I literally go through the whole story, the beginning, the end, the bullshit. I guess the one thing I can say is I feel for people who don't have the resources or the funds to not take a charge or not get something on their record, don't have a lawyer, don't have fees to even just get to court, or don't have transportation to get to court, or don't even have internet to do stuff for the court or pay online for the courts. It's like literally they take money from people that do small crimes and gotta pay more than what the crime itself was. Say you steal $5 of gum, your whole your bill from the courts could be $1,000 something. $5 to $1,000. Like, how? Why? But like I said, that was one of the main things that I noticed was, yeah, if you don't got money, now, I mean, I literally understand now when people just rather just take the charge than, you know, go through the court processing system. Kind of what I did. Went through the whole process because I'm not about to get that shit on my record. But now I see why, because you don't have that shit. I even had to find me a discount just to get me a lawyer. So it's like, yeah, I understand. So y'all, I feel for y'all. So y'all look out for that series. I know y'all gonna like it. Y'all not gonna believe the shit. I wonder if that's gonna change some of y'all opinions about me or whatnot. Either way, I don't fucking care. But yeah, so that's just a little checkup on me. I'm about to get ready for esthetician school because I do the night classes, and I got to go get ready. But y'all, thanks again for listening to Smell the Roses. Again, this is just a short little catch up, y'all. It will be longer episodes and more in-depth topics to talk about. But for now, I just want to say thank you for listening. Catch me back. I definitely will be more consistent, y'all, because consistency, again, is still one of my main things I want to improve on. So yes, consistent. I'll have to think about a day to post. But again, y'all know me, depending on how I feel. But again, like I learned in my therapy session, I gotta make sure I take hold of the emotions before they take hold of me. So I will think of a day, and I will try to be consistent on posting and recording on that day. All right, y'all. So just stay tuned for more from AP Rose. Thank y'all for listening. Check me back later. Bye.